Hey friends, it's Pam from Two Old Broads Abroad. We like to say we're not your daughter's influencers. We're not going to Photoshop things. We're going to try to bring you real information, and we're going to use our experience, our time, and our research that we've used to curate information to help bring you travel information and help you have more fun on your travels. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about some preparation that we're doing for a Christmas market river cruise down the Danube. We're about 8 weeks out, and so when we travel, we put together a travel plan to help us get ready. This is an 8-week plan. It's laid out item by item of what you need to do in terms of what you need to do before departure, getting your documents ready, looking at your health and your medications, including packing tips, technology tips. We're going to break each of these down week by week, but what I'm going to do today is just talk about the overall plan. Be sure and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Two Old Broads Abroad. In that, you'll have a link to this document. We're not magic, we're not brilliant. We just use ChatGPT to create a document that works for us. You're welcome to use ours or create one of your own. Week 1 is all about getting our documents together. Before we start throwing things in a suitcase, we need to make sure that we have everything we need for a successful trip. When we travel, we go ahead and put a folder together that looks something like this. And in that folder, we start with travel documents. Number 1, passport. Make sure it's valid. Make sure it's valid 6 months past your return date. In the event it is not valid, you still may have some time to get an updated passport before you leave. Quick story about a friend of ours who gave her granddaughter a trip to Germany for her high school graduation. And even though the grandmother had reminded her several times to check her passport and make sure it was valid, 2 days before the trip, she realized it was not valid. So a lot of crying, a lot of panic. They were finally able to go to El Paso, Texas and get a passport in 1 day. And she was able to make her high school graduation trip. So you don't want that kind of drama. Make sure your documents are valid and make sure they are good to go. Make a hard copy of your passport. Take a photocopy of your picture page as well as the last page that has your passport number on it, and put that in your travel documents. Take a picture of your driver's license, a picture of your global entry card if you have it, any pictures of your airline, passwords or those kinds of things that would help you access information. You could lose your wallet. Your purse could get stolen. Your phone could die. Make sure you have a hard copy of your travel documents. So in our folder that we will take on the plane with us, we will make sure it's in our, we try to do everything as carry-on, but make sure you have all of your documents. We keep an electronic copy on our phone. We also, hidden where if someone got our phone, they couldn't find it. We also keep a paper copy, and then we'll have our hard copies on us as well. Get your documents ready. Second thing we put in our folder is our travel insurance. We always buy travel insurance because traveling abroad, there may be a medical emergency where your healthcare insurance doesn't always work and you would have access to some financial support there. We also have older parents and we may need to come home quickly. And so there are some tools that would help us do that. So make sure you have a hard copy of your travel insurance. Make sure you read it, know what is in it. Also, once you've got those things in there, think about your medications. If you're older like us, you probably have some kind of prescription that you're on. We take a list of our medications as well as the doctor contact information for each of those prescriptions. We also will take because we're going abroad, we're going to take our prescriptions in their original container and to make sure we have adequate information if questioned about those prescriptions. Next, get ready for checking your itineraries. Make sure that your reservations are all correct. Starting with airline, let's just start with airline travel. We book our flights several months out, if not a year out, before our trip, if possible. When we do that, those flights might change multiple times. So our flight for this particular trip's already changed 4 times. So we're leaving earlier than we thought we were going to leave. We're getting in earlier than we thought we were going to leave. We were going to get in. That impacts all of our transfers. It impacts our hotel reservations, and they may change again. So just remember, it's a domino effect. If that airline changes, then you got to check every other piece of your travel and make sure it's good. You don't want to do a long flight, get there and realize your hotel reservation is not good or has been lost. So just make sure, cross your T's, dot your I's on that. We also we are doing an AMA Waterways River Cruise. Super excited about it. It's our first time to get to do this. All of our excursions are included, but we have a copy of the excursions we are taking, as well as what those excursions include. I know on AMA they're going to give us an itinerary for each day, but in the event they don't, we know what we're doing the next day. We know how to get our clothes ready. It also is going to help us figure out how to pack for that trip. Another thing that we do is we will go into ChatGPT, and we will ask for restaurants and sites to see and a walkable map for each of our ports. Even though we have excursions in every port, if we have a couple of extra hours, we're going to make sure that we get the most out of every trip. We may find a cool place to have a drink, something we haven't seen, and we want to make sure that we can squeeze every ounce of each port in by doing that. I will tell you, it's not 100%. So sometimes we have those chat maps and things have changed. So just be prepared. It's just a guide to help you maybe see a few more things on your trip. Emergency contacts. Be sure you have the correct information for your emergency contacts. Be sure they know that they are your emergency contact in the event that you need to reach out to them or something happens. So that's what we put in our week 1. We get our travel binder ready. We put all of our documents in it. And we've been collecting quite a few of these as we have been going. So it's not like a big stressful week on week 1. Again, we take this with us on the plane, in our carry-on, so we have all this information. Follow us for week 2. Next week, we're going to be talking about, I'm taking a quick look at my cheat sheet here. We're going to be talking about health and medication and how to prepare those pieces for travel. Also, I have to use a CPAP, which is a real drag when you travel, but, well, it's just a drag all the time. But anyway, especially when you travel. So for this trip, even though I've traveled with my full-size CPAP, I have bought a travel CPAP. It's going to give me a lot more room, but I can give you some insights on that. So, Pam from Two Old Broads Abroad, check out our YouTube travel channel. We're going to give you updates as we plan for this trip. We're going to move into technology and packing and medication and all those little details you have to think about before you go. And then we're going to be doing some videos along the way. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me. Have a great day.